guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 83 now of the TNA TEW series. You're joining us now in the second week of February. We're now in 2016, and we're firmly on the road to lockdown. We've got a couple of pay-per-views before then, but it's all about getting that build up to lockdown. It's all about getting more stars over. It's about getting to national, and it's about just getting bigger reputation wrestlers in to take this company as far forward as we can. Since the last episode, a few things have changed. With a couple of issues with TV deals. I think I've renewed the one with, we've got one back, sorry, with the Challenge TV in the UK. So we've now got them actually a TV show and a pay-per-view show. Unfortunately, I seem to make a mess of something. I can't quite remember because it was a while ago since I had sorted it out, but the TV deals is now like an hour and a half. I've lost half an hour. I think I was just mucking about. I wanted to make it like 2.5 hours to give me more time, and it wouldn't let me get back to 2, and it put me at 1.5. So I think that could be a case until I get back to national. So we're 90 minutes now. I think the pressure's on to get to national in the next 2 weeks before March, because you can obviously get TV deals. So if we get to national, well, we can kind of renew deals and stuff like that, then hopefully we could get it back, and we're kind of salty, we're back to 2 hours. But if it comes to worse, it'll mean just having to change the match length and stuff like that, and just sorting everything out, so we can kind of script a lot of folk in within the 95 minutes that they'll have available. But so the plan is for now, shorter matches. We'll keep up with these storylines. I do think a lot will change should we get to national and should we get the bigger names in. But I'm thinking after this show, I'm probably going to release a lot of people, trim the roster down a little bit, and basically try and take on board all the stuff I've learned from my casual WWE save, because I feel there's a lot we could change in this. But we'll keep up most of the storylines we've got, which at the moment is a battle of honour between Adam Cole and CM Punk. We've still got our best in the world, as we know, which is Chris Hero and Jacob Goodnight. We'll see if we still stand with that. I don't know if we get anything big for Aries and Hawkins. Actually, two of them looks like they've been left off the show. Well, that's cool. That's cool. As I say, I like the storylines. I want to continue. Some I want to scrap and just try other things. But we'll see. I think more importantly, it's just getting to national and getting people over. Obviously, we've got the likes of try to build EC3 up as a star. Adam Cole's another pet project, and then you get the likes of Drew Galloway on the pre-show. He's going to have some big resurgence, and I think, judging by some of the ratings we've had with Ricochet, I'm going to look to push him. I don't know if I'm going to keep him under that name. I think I may look into his Lucha Underground character, maybe make him like Prince Puma or something similar. But certainly working that. I think a lot of the knockouts are going to go. I think the division's far too stacked, and just the likes of, do we really need the likes of RVD? Is he really a necessity or something? But just I'm going to have a proper overlook after this episode and basically trim the fat. That's the plan. Let's see where we've booked this episode from. The Poly Pavilion in the Southwest region. Let's just double check that that is an okay level. CA. Where are we? CA. I'm going complete wrong way here. Southwest for CA. Poly Pavilion. It's a good thing that it's not. There's a lot of venues, so you get a good room, good mixture of options. Poly. There we go. 12,829 capacity. We're looking at 12,380. It's the Southwest we're going to have to focus on. Because I say, looking at this, the Southwest will branch out to Northwest, and I think it might just be Midwest actually. No, Northwest right enough, so that's ideal. You get the Northwest, and then we can look to focus on the Midwest. But it's all about getting a decent enough rating so we can kind of push on to national. That's the priority. You get to national, and then you can start looking at more draws, better wrestlers, a better product in general. So let's kick on, and let's see how this episode of TNA Impact Wrestling goes down. So first up is a couple of pre-show matches, Eric Young and Drew Galloway. Again, just building Drew Galloway up. He's got a new gimmick, the British Bulldog gimmick. I got an initial 86 rating. 57C, that's pretty decent. Eric Young's improving his technical skills. But the plan is basically just the resurgence of Drew Galloway. And what I like is it's a sellout as well, so that's good. I like that. Next up, The match has some good action and average heat. Ricochet defeats AR Fox in 6:19 with a chocolate rain. 68 C+, good for two kind of mid-card, upper mid-card guys at TNA level. Ricochet's improving performance skills. Very few negatives there, just AR Fox's morale. We'll maybe look into him, see if we've got anything we could plan for him. An extremely short match, Vivian Thompson defeats Alison Kay in 5:09 with the axe kick. Vivian Thompson was off her game, 34E. Again, it's a lot of that was down to the popularity of Alison Kay, but you know, you got to give her some sort of exposure, or she's not going to get anywhere. That's fine. And the match had some good action, but not much in the way of feet. Brian Cage defeats RVD and Duke Williams in 9:49 when Brian Cage defeated Rob Van Dam with a total eclipse. 58 C-. Again, you know, RVD's pretty much maybe an expensive jobber to the up-and-coming stars. Duke Williams was off his game. No skill improvements. That'll just do basically put Brian Cage over. I may look to put Doug Williams in development as a trainer because he's just past it now, really. Same with RVD. End of the show now. In a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat. Lance Hoyt defeats Davey Richards in 6:55 with a boot from hell. So that's good. 66 C+. Overly happy with that. That's fair play. Lance Hoyt's improving his performance skills. As I say, we're looking to reunite the Killer Elite squad. It's going to take a bit of time before they eventually do get reunited. But if we get Lance Hoyt, you know, a good push, then hopefully him and Harry Smith will have a good partnership together. Talk show host Matt Striker is interviewing the Hollywood Supernovas. It's a straight interview where they put themselves over. Ideal, 55 C-, and that will continue their storyline with Team 3D. Again, another team where with their age you're looking to put other stars over. That's fine. An extremely short match, which actually I'm quite pleased with that rating. Mia Yim defeats Melissa in 5:06 with a Kiss of the Dragon. Mia Yim makes defence number 2 of her TNA Knockouts title. As I say, a 62C for a match. It was as short as that. I'm very happy with that, and hopefully that's going to continue to get Mia Yim over as this underdog champion, and eventually she can be just the knockout. But that's good, and hopefully we'll give Melissa something decent in this division. The commercial is this commercial is hyping an upcoming event with Drew Galloway. It's just him hyping his resurrection. That's a 65C. Good man, Drew. In a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. The Hollywood Supernovas, that's Joey Ryan and Morrison, defeated the VIP list, which is Showtime, Nick McNeil and MVP. When Morrison defeats MVP by pinfall with Starship Pain, 55 C-. That's disappointing. Continues the New York Hollywood storyline though. Morrison and Joey Ryan both have improvements. Morrison with technical and Joey Ryan with their flying skills. And the negatives are just the usual poor gimmick for Joey Ryan. We'll maybe have a look into that. It's interesting. The match that featured great action and a good crowd. Bobby Lashley defeats Harry Smith in 7:08 by pinfall with a spear, 67 C+. That's interesting, you know, obviously we're looking to turn Harry Smith face eventually for the Killer Elite squad, but I was hoping we could maybe draw that into the 70s, because Harry's pretty over. No skill improvements. I suppose what we need to do, not the greatest, but you know, that's why it was put as the third, maybe even the fourth last match in the card, so it serves its purpose. It keeps Bobby Lashley looking looking strong even, sorry. And you know, with Harry Smith, it keeps him on TV and gives him another segment before he turns face. Then Lance Hoyt is in the ring along with Harry Smith. Harry Smith announces that he's made his decision. He will not be joining Lance Hoyt. Lance Hoyt looks angry as Harry Smith leaves. So again, he's not going to join the Killer Elite squad, but it continues that storyline. Harry Smith's continuing to hint he's going to turn face eventually, but obviously doesn't. 67 C+. I'm just going to check how many segments that's been. 3 segments at the moment, so still plenty of time before turn Harry face. And about it featured great action and a good crowd. Adam Cole defeats EC3 in 7:57 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Madison Rayne did some good work at ringside. Adam Cole was off his game tonight. That's what you want, you know. As EC3 continually will go over, you know, Adam Cole's going to be the one to push first, and then EC3 will get to the main event just after him. But that's good, you know, these can kind of get a C+ at the moment. And that's pretty much just short. It'll be a 71, I think it's as high as C+ can go, so, you know, it's good. Hope so, that's potentially going to be very good. Happy with that, and just the negatives is just both guys inconsistent and holding back, which you're going to get, and obviously penalised for length. But I say, because of the change now, in the TV deal, obviously look to change how long matches are, and so we're not getting penalised for that. That's fine. Kurt Angle's in the ring with CM Punk. He gives CM Punk a choice. He can either start by playing by his rules, or he'll find his life getting very tough. So I'm going to have kind of CM Punk against Kurt Angle, that 40 kind of angle. CM Punk looked good in an 86, B+, again, momentum, and being short for the problems. Oh, that's disappointing, that's really disappointing. I was hoping that'd be a lot better. That could hammer our full rating at the end of the show. And about it featured great action and average heat. Samoa Joe defeats Chris Hero in 8:55 by pinfall, following interference from Jacob Goodnight. So that's obviously Goodnight coming in and saying, sorting Chris Hero out and saying, you may beat Chris Jericho, but you're not beating me. The 54C minus, yuck. Joe's improving his performance skills, just booking decisions, Len. And I can understand why booking decisions, because obviously Hero's more over than Joe, but it made sense storyline wise. Which is a shame, so hopefully Punk can save the day. Our usual CM Punk interview, 82B, just to get us that wee bit boost in ratings. Please give us a good match with, I think it's Eddie Edwards we've got. Oh my god, thank god. You can always rely on Punk to deliver a good match with somebody that will help us. And then your main event, and about it featured great action and average heat, CM Punk defeats Eddie Edwards in 17:57 by pinfall with a GTS, following a botched interference by Adam Cole. They tried to obviously hit Punk, but he got away. He hits Eddie Edwards, and Punk gets the victory. That storyline continues. We get the 84 B+. That might put us at about a 79-ish, 78 rating, roughly overall. And CM Punk's improving performance skills. Let's find out what did it get us. I think that co-main event is gonna harm us. There we go, 77B. So unfortunately, no progression in getting to national. God damn it! It's another week. We're very close, and we just don't get there. Damn it! Raging at that. So what I'm going to try and do in the next couple of episodes is because I like to do book episodes in bulk, because I feel once you're booking, you're on a kind of momentum run. I don't think you could book one show and then go next week and book the next one for YouTube. I think you got to continue to book a few and keep that momentum going. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking to book obviously a lot of shows with the time and length of matches sorted. I watched a video the other week there, which was Vince Russo booking TEW. And just looking at that, I can see from his perspective, obviously, how he booked the show. And I was wondering maybe trying some of that kind of angle stuff to get like a lot more of an undercard over. Like a lot of his show was like angles, and I feel if we're a popularity company, then I should maybe start looking more at that side of things and less into matches. But we'll see. It's just things I'm looking at, and hopefully we can improve it. Tyson Kidd staying with the WWE, so miss out on Tyson Kidd again. That's purely down to the fact Dixie Carter is my boss, and I can't push the limits anymore and kind of stretch our budget much more. Gonna regret, making Dixie Carter the owner and making me a booker, but as you can see here, we've already booked 95 shows. I'm not going to tell my wee guy to leave and re-add them just for that, so we'll keep going, and it'll make it more of a challenge as well. But last but not least, let's have a look at the decisions. That's just Kurt Angle saying an exclusive paper appearance deal, that's fine. And we extend our deal, or we're going to extend the deal on MC Sports. Let's see, Sky Sports 3 rejects us. TJ Wilson, we obviously went in first. Sky Sports 4 rejects us because of our new deal. Dragon Gate USA and Evolve making an offer at Taz, he can maybe go. Harry Smith's got a grueling schedule, and the rating was an 8.92, so that's still very, very good. But as I say here, guys, a lot of these people that are unhappy will probably look to release them. Size-wise, again, it's just Midwest, etc. Get them over 65 and we'll be delighted. I think, we'd be looking at over a 78 or a 75, I don't know how it works. But if we basically an 80 plus show, then we're going to get up there. I just feel we've got, obviously, CM Punk who can deliver good matches, and then maybe Hero, but it has to be the right opponent. Let's look at the TV deal. Hell, that is Bravo we're going to actually, instead of and challenge on TV, but it's get us back in the UK, and that'll get us some ratings up in the UK. So that, we'll still get Spike, and it's MCS will be renewing as well, but an hour and a half. just need to deal with it. Once we get the national, hopefully we can fix it. But as you can see for the diary, you know, we're running out of time. As you can see there, Mickey James, she's gone. Revy Sky is going. Mr. Anderson, I don't know what I'm doing with him yet, because he has produced some good matches. I just feel at his age, unless we get something properly for him, then we'll look to release him. But so a lot of people calling up contracts will probably, I don't know what to renew them. James Storm's another one I'm on the fence with. And then a lot of the ones that we've kind of got here, again, it's inexperience of this game, so they've got long-term deals and absolutely nothing for them. But we'll see, you know. It's time I get really strict with them and kind of properly sort this company out. But thank you for tuning in, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know you're off to go on a booking spree. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please leave a like. If you get any comments, please leave them in the comments section below. And until next time, this was 21 Maxwell, and I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.